They police their thoughts to ensure they won't conflict with this culture. Sadly, many people's reality today does not allow any outside information to process. Instead, it is written off as conspiracy or blatant lies. Our consciousness has been destroyed so much that fiction has become reality. An entire lifestyle of poisonous foods, pharmaceuticals, and fluoridated water are accepted as safe and sold to us at the cost of our health and well-being. Advertisers and psychologists of the billion-dollar culture creation industry manufacture trends through the proliferation of insecurities and manipulating desires and emotions. These concepts are also employed to control how individuals think about politics, as well as the possibilities and limitations within society. Those wielding power within our streams of mass communication market their plans into each generation as individuals adopt specific ways of thinking and never suspect that all the major events and trends within their lifetime are actually planned by an elite few before they are even born. In our society today, culture is created from the top down. Virtually all forms of culture are created by the ruling class to build a false sense of reality, ensure social compliance, and control the future course of cultural evolution. Predictive programming is a tool used by the establishment to acclimate the public to new ideas, trends, beliefs, and threats. It is used through television. By including certain situations or ideas within the plots of many fictional shows, familiarizing the viewer with these concepts no matter what they may be watching. When similar situations occur or like ideas are circulated in the world, we think that these particular things are quite natural, for we have unknowingly been made familiar with them through television. By viewing nearly any popular show on television, one can see the same propaganda that will be aired on the nightly news. Propaganda on a wide array of subjects has been interwoven into a great number of television shows. Just a few of these subjects include global warming, vaccinations, torture, terrorism, national security, the militarization of police, and the degradation of the family unit. Through predictive programming, television shapes culture and prevents individuals from asking questions. Primary source of news is now the Internet. The primary source of news and information is the Internet, by far, and the alternative media is taking over. Less than 1/3 of people use television to get their news, while less than 10% turn to radio or newspapers. Research has shown that some people are unable to make appropriate lifestyle changes because they are lacking in knowledge of medical issues. In fact, 1 in 5 people, -19%, admit they have no idea if their diet is healthy, and half are clueless as to the benefits of eating fruit and vegetables. Where do you think they turn to when they have questions? A significant 56% of 25 to 34-year-olds consult the Internet for health advice, and just 16% go to their doctor. According to Andrew Liu, head researcher for the Online Diagnosis Project, the Internet is now the primary point of inquiry for adults and even teenagers with health concerns, and the accuracy of self-diagnosing online is quite surprising, said Liu. The most common inquiry is searching for symptoms and seeking natural therapies for those symptoms. Liu says this is the most impressive part of his research. What is most remarkable is that people are not self-medicating with black market drugs, but they are seeking alternative therapies, treatment, supplementation, herbs, and natural remedies to cure or ease their condition, he added. More than 78% of men and women seeking health advice from the Internet can properly diagnose their condition in less than 8 minutes. The Internet is changing the entire landscape for medical opinion and diagnoses. People are taking power into their own hands when it comes to their health, and governments, big pharma, and the medical community can't stand it. It's one of the biggest reasons the Internet must be censored and filtered to give big business an edge. People are finally realizing that they cannot be informed about the realities of the world by biased news sources that currently dominate media. The only way to get any truth about world issues and your health is to research unbiased, independent news sources which have little or no influence from direct advertisers, with no revenue and financial incentives from outside organizations. The biggest problem with mainstream media is that it is controlled by half a dozen conglomerates which influence every single editorial decision made. They plan to translate this control to the internet, but it can't and won't work the same way, regardless of the technology put forth. There are too many ingenious technology enthusiasts that have defeated every technology system ever invented and known to censor information. If blocks from ISPs are implemented, millions will change the internet as we know it to something else. This is an information war that we will win. I guarantee it. Marco Torres is a research specialist, writer and consumer advocate for healthy lifestyles. He holds degrees in public health and environmental science and is a professional speaker on topics such as disease prevention, environmental toxins and health policy.